We want to convince ourselves that we believe in our business, but our action are doing the total opposite. Beautiful people, it's Christina here. Thanks for tuning in. As you probably saw from the title, I have a lot to share, and I'm coming in full transparency because I want to share this journey, my entrepreneurship journey. On my channel, I do share a lot about entrepreneurship, and I just thought it makes sense to share the good, but also the bad, sometimes of entrepreneurship. And now, I would not say the bad; I would just say that things could happen, challenges that we face as entrepreneur. So, as I mentioned, I'm Christine Mia. I'm the founder of UXBYMIA. If it's your first time on this channel, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you're aware of any video that I will be posting in the next few weeks. I am working hard to be consistent. Actually, so now this is my full-time job, so I better be consistent. So I'm definitely going to try my best to post at least once every week. So as you saw from the title, this is a very sensitive topic. And I'm saying that because I know that with the current economic situation, with the current uh, economic atmosphere that we have right now, a lot of people are facing the same thing that I've experienced. And I wanted to share what I've learned from that. What were my reflection based on prior to that event and after, to give you an idea of what I've learned from that. And as an entrepreneur, as someone that's been working a 9 to 5, but also been working on my business for the past 5 years. I had few periods in my journey where I was fully working on my business, but I always went back to my 9 to 5 because the uncertainty of the business was like very hard for me to handle. So I want to share my story because now I'm just like, let's break these patterns. Because if you believe that your business is going to work, you need to put that faith into it. And I wanted to share that. So here we are. Let's talk about this first topic. Why was I still keeping my 9 to 5 while working almost full time in my business as well? So it was a lot, but I was doing it because first reason, stability. The reason why a lot of people working on both or working 9 to 5 and also juggling with their business is because they do believe that their 9 to 5 will provide them some sort of stability, which is in most cases the truth. From the title, it could also be the opposite. So 9 to 5 will give you stability, but also could be used as a leverage to invest in your business. And this is what I was doing as well. Not only this was giving me some sort of stability, helping me to maintain that lifestyle that I was so like attached to. At some point in the last 3 years, most of my 9 to 5 income was reinvested in my business on marketing. How could I make sure that this my company is seen, I attract more clients, more business, or I invest in new projects such as new website and other things that I'm going to be sharing very soon with you on this channel. um so like, yeah, so definitely stability and leverage. And the third thing is because a lack of faith. And this is what I didn't want to face as an entrepreneur. We want to convince ourselves that we believe in our business, but our actions are our action are doing the total opposite. So I was like, yeah, I have faith. I know this is gonna work. I know, like, even like my speech is just about like I'm gonna make this work. I know, like, I trust in my business. I know the potential is there. I know there's traction there and everything. But treating my business as a plan C, plan D, plan E. So it's like, oh yeah, let me keep that 9 to 5 as my plan A. And if it works, then I'll move up to plan B, plan C, plan D. But the truth is, when you really want to make things work, you have to invest your whole self in it. And I've realized that I've been just planting seed here and there, just hoping it to work, hoping to see the business grow, hoping to see the business evolve. But I was never giving it 100%. So I was exhausting myself. Mental health was like just constantly on edge because I was just like constantly thinking and overthinking about what would be my next move. How could I also hire a team that could help me? Because obviously at some point it was just getting too much. I was just unable to be everywhere at the same time. I believe that I was actually arming myself by trying to juggle with both. So by this experience, this is definitely a reflection that I had. I was like, I've been saying that I have faith in my business, but I'm doing everything opposite to that. I'm still considering this as a plan B. I'm still not putting all the effort that I need. Still not giving all my time. Still not like allocating my time properly to this business. I'm still putting it on the back burner. It was always my goal to actually start an agency. Even though I was freelancing, I built this brand like there was no tomorrow. I was really like investing full. I was wanted to present myself as if I had a full team of 20 people working with me when I was just one one person. One person. So and that was just because I could see the vision. I was looking at really far, and I was seeing myself as this agency. And this is what I did. I actually transformed this one woman show into a freelance into a full agency. And I've noticed throughout this time that it was just a question of mindset. It was just that mindset was not quite ready to see myself as an agency. That's the reason why I was just not moving towards having a business model that was more focused on agency and hiring people and working with designers. All that video to say, you've been working on that 9 to 5, and this. Oh wait, let me just say that this is not a video against working in corporate. Please let me put this clear. I want you to know that if this works for you, awesome. If this works for you, awesome. I've noticed that for myself, it has become a pattern. I was getting back to my 9 to 5 all the time and not truly giving a chance to my agency. And it's when you find yourself in those situations where you really hit the bottom. I fractured my hand. At the same time, I was unemployed. I got laid off. So it was just like a lot. And I find myself in a situation where I just had no other option than making it work, you know? So, and I do believe that it's when you find the most challenges is when you really like, you know what? I have nothing to lose. Let me give it all and let me try to really focus on this business and see if it can actually work. So yeah, so that was really my story. And I believe that 9 to 5 could be an awesome thing for, like I said, still a good way to leverage towards your business. And once you see that your business, the right way is really to, once your business is doing as much as you're doing on your 9 to 5, then you let it go. But sometimes it takes more than that. Sometimes it will take more time for you to be able to leverage. And this is time that you're actually missing on making it work for real. Because some business, especially if you're working as a consulting, or there's a lot of a time investment that you need to put into it. And as ideal that situation is when you're making as much money that you let the other one go. Sometimes it's not quite going that way. So I wanted to share my perspective of things, because, like I said, I've been noticing that pattern in my life, and just constantly going back to the 9 to 5 and not being able to fully giving a chance and not taking that leap of faith and really being like, this fate I'm giving you to this fate I'm giving to this employer, that I believe that he's always going to pay me on time. He's always going to give me my income on time. He's always going to give me the exact amount of my hours. The same fate I have in that employer, why can I put it into myself? Right? Like knowing that this is really something I want. This is really a project that I want to see growing, and I want to see this agency expand. So why am I not giving the same fate I'm giving to other people? Why am I not putting into myself, into the belief that I can do it? So now I'm redirecting. So I'm not talking against 9 to 5. I'm not talking against corporate. I'm just saying that you need to have faith in yourself. Have faith in your capacity. Have faith in your skills. Have faith in what you're able to do. The thing about about being a designer and working in a creative field is most likely when there's a layoff, support teams, administrative teams, as well as creative teams, design, marketing are the one that's going to be lay off first. It's just how things are when companies are trying to save on costs. Most likely, these are the roles that's going to go first. So knowing that, how could I have prepared myself better? How could I have make sure that I invest that time, that I have put more faith into my business? And this is why I'm launching that 4 course. It's a one master class, but in 4 course, which I called Freelance by Design. I love that title. Don't hate. I love it. I love it. Freelance by Design is 4 classes about how I have achieved freelancing and how I've come to transition to an agency. You'll have a full 360 of how to start as a freelancer. Or if you've been doing freelancing and you're not too sure what you're doing, you kind of going like with the flow, like I was doing before. But I had to restructure myself. I had mentors. I had people that actually came to me and were like, Christine, this is not the way you do it. You do this way, this way, this way. And it worked out. It worked out to a point that I was able to transition to an agency. My my i i should have transitioned when things were going so well. I should have like have the faith to let my 9 to 5 go, but I was holding on to it because I was holding on to this, to a lifestyle more than an actual um job, if that makes sense. But all that to say that I'm sharing these 4 courses with you, which is first, build your brand first. Second, how to attract the right clients. Because we find ourselves often like working with everyone, anyone, but what audience that you really want to reach out to, and what audience fits with your style of design, with the type of projects that you want to do, so you don't end up frustrated for no reason because you're working on things that you don't like. So the third one is the prices, right? Oh, I love that. Okay, girl, I've been working on titles. Like my titles are just crazy. Don't hate. You can't hate. Like it's just I love the titles. I just love them. This class is so important because once you have built your brand, once you have attract the right client, like how do you price them? We often talk about, yeah, attract your client, do this, do that, but once you get to that space where you actually have people reaching out to you and wanting to work with you, how do you price them? I wish someone told me. Wish someone told me that this is actually your like this is one of the hardest part too, like code them the right way, making sure that also you don't get frustrated because you have just guessed the price. No, everything you're charging them, you need to be able to list it, and you need to be able to justify everything that you're charging them. So this is the third one. And the last one, be seen or be buried. I love this title as well. This is true. Once you have done all the work, you have worked on your brand, you have attract clients, you have it doesn't stop after one client. You have to keep doing it. You have to keep showing up. You have to keep posting. You have to keep making sure that your business is seen, your services are seen. So this is a whole class, a whole master class, and 4 different courses. And I'm pretty sure you can all benefit from each of them. So I'm really going to give it all this time. And I'm bringing you through this journey because there's so much I have prepared for you. UX by Mia is just getting started. We have events coming up. You know, I'm working on the second edition of Made to Design, which is going to be happening next year in 2026. Still working on locations, still working on speakers. If you're interested of becoming a speaker at Made to Design, please send me your information, email me at welcome@uxbymia.com. If you're interested in becoming a speaker, a sponsor, or simply participate as a volunteer, please share your details, share your information at welcome@uxbymia.com. And I'll be thrilled to have you because this is going to be a crazy, like, the thing with me is I'm learning fast. And this first edition was just like a taste of what we're capable of doing. the team that I'm putting into place, the activities, the speakers that I'm bringing this time. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say more. Stay updated. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter yet, please subscribe to our newsletter. Also put the link in the description. I'm also going to put the email in the description. Everything you need to know about what's coming next. Anything you need to follow, please follow us on Instagram at UXBYMIA, and also subscribe to this channel. Don't miss a thing because a lot is coming, and I'm just like I said, I'm getting started. I'm full on. I have nothing else to do, just that now. So it better work this time. And I'll keep you updated on my journey. If you have stories about you being laid off and like bouncing back, I want to hear them. I want to feel encouraged too. I do feel like so guys, it was nice talking to you. I hope you got inspired from this video. I hope you learned something. I hope I've came with full authenticity and transparency. I wanted to share my story, I wanted to share what I've learned, and it's still a journey for me. I'm going through it as we speak. I'm still going through it. I'm learning how to really optimize my business. But one thing I know is as a freelancer, you can do it. As a freelancer, this is possible. You just need to bet on your skills. You need to have faith in yourself and your skills, and you'll be able to achieve it. So that being said, your girl is out. I'll talk to you in this next video.